History was made this week when the Kentucky Senate voted to legalize medical marijuana. For years, the conservative legislature shut down even the possibility. And it wasn't too long ago, hemp and marijuana were considered one and the same. WHAS 11 editor Todd Prince takes us back to actor Woody Harrelson's run with the law right here in Kentucky.
It was 1996, and Hollywood star Woody Harrelson was under arrest. Kentucky State Police charging him with possession after he planted 4 hemp seeds on Lee County farm.
If you cannot afford an attorney, desire one, the court will appoint one for you.
But Harrelson wasn't surprised. In fact, the move was deliberate. He wanted to highlight what he called missed opportunity for Kentucky, growing hemp. Hemp and marijuana derive from the same plant species, Cannabis sativa. But a major difference between the two is hemp has low levels of THC. That's the psychoactive component that produces the high marijuana users experience. Regardless of the distinction, many, including former DEA agent David Height, perceive the two were legally indistinguishable.
By law, we're saying that we cannot legalize it because the THC content is in both plants and it is against the law. If we allow the hemp to be legalized or regulated, what is to stop the pro-activists with marijuana?
Harrelson believed industrial hemp could be used to create a variety of products from clothes to ropes.
We don't need to make paper or fiberboard from trees.
And he believed that the law was unjust.
This is not a drug, you know. Industrial hemp's not a drug, and it shouldn't be treated as one.
As he waited for his case to be settled in the courts, Harrelson took his story to Transylvania University.
Because you can.
In the Louisville Forum, campaigning for the plan as a new revenue stream for farming, retail, and industry.
Are we going to let the government propaganda machine make us so paranoid about drugs that the environment and the economy and the farmers lose out on a fiber crop that is grown in 29 other countries?
In October of 1999, his case was put before the Kentucky Supreme Court. Lee County Attorney Tom Jones stated that police shouldn't be expected to tell the difference between hemp and marijuana.
When the judge said that we had shown no rational basis for including hemp in the definition of marijuana, I submit to this court that being overrun with drug traffickers is a pretty good basis.
Harrelson's defense emphasized he wanted to legalize hemp and not marijuana.
In its rightful exercise of its police power over marijuana, can regulate the growth and use of a separate and distinct plant, hemp.
In March of 2000, the Kentucky Supreme Court ruled against the Hollywood star. His case went back to Lee County for the misdemeanor charge that could have put him in jail for a year. But he was acquitted after the jury met for less than a half an hour to decide the verdict.
Well, I really honestly didn't know which way it was going to go. I was very nervous, and when they said not guilty, I actually cried a little bit because I really wasn't expecting it.
Almost 2 decades later, Mitch McConnell championed the Agricultural Act of 2018, finally removing hemp from the federal list of controlled substances and legalizing it as an agricultural commodity, a vision that Harrelson had the foresight to see back in 1996.
It's only just and compassionate for the farmers to be able to grow whatever it is, you know, they want to grow.